So what it do, my nigga?
What it motherfucking do, my nigga?
What it do, man? First, shout out to you, man, for inviting me, man.
That's what's up.
For real, to the new spot. You know what it is, bro. We up here.
That's what's up.
This shit here nice here, man. Nigga ain't never had this here, man.
Say, man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
Talk to me.
Energy a motherfucker, man. Cause you know, you FaceTime me yesterday. That was the first time I actually talked to you face to face, right?
Yeah.
And it was just a vibe I just seen on the FaceTime.
Yeah.
When I got off the phone with you, I hung up, I called that nigga Al Crocker, right? I say, man, that nigga Kush my nigga, man. It's like it was just a look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, man, that's my nigga, man. That nigga there, man.
I'm like
Kush
everybody little
motherfucker,
cousin,
man.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like everybody little favorite cousin.
And look, so the first time, cause I ain't actually know you.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the first time we talked face to face.
But shit,
But I've been jamming your shit for a minute now.
everything you saying though, I felt the energy from you, you know what I'm saying? Cause bro had been telling me, he been sending you songs and you was checking them bitches out and just like, man, like, it ain't just cause you said that, man, like them bitches jamming.
Yeah.
It's just from, it's cause who Crocker is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Crocker 1,000 ass nigga, shit. So he ain't never told me just too many niggas. It's people that I already knew. See, I ain't know you. And then you added me. I checked out your page. And then, shit, man, like you told me, and you want me on the podcast, I instantly knew. I say, that nigga know something. That nigga know something for real, cause you the first nigga actually invited me to one out here.
Look, straight up.
What's up?
First time I heard you, right?
What song you heard?
I'm jamming that motherfucking coming down West Town, sipping on syrup, coming down West Town.
Oh yeah, like the
One
remix.
Bill Baller remix, right?
Yeah, called
And I was like, man, who is that nigga singing on
Better
that?
Place.
Yeah, Better Place. I'm like, who is that nigga singing on that bitch there? Man, that nigga jamming. But then you got a bunch of songs with Crocker. Does anybody love me?
Everybody with Lil Head on that bitch.
Yeah,
Watch
with Head. And
shout out my nigga Lil Head on
and
that.
KK on that bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Legends in H-Town, you know what I'm saying?
And see, I had Head on my first tape. Cause the satellites when I first got out here singing on the hook, but I was singing it and he was like, man, that nigga Jet. I was like, you singing, man? I didn't even really know he was a legend just cause he had liked it though. You feel me? And man, it's been 8 years later, but like that's my guy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So like you and Crocker got this little sound. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna drop a tape.
And I'm like, God damn, man, that nigga that hard. And I always been telling that nigga Crocker, man, that nigga hard. Then I find out, God damn, this nigga rap too? I thought you just was the hook man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he
I'm
used
like,
to tell my
God
brother
damn,
went to
the
jail.
nigga rap too?
Hell yeah. And I rap a nigga under the table.
Man, look.
But I like to sing though, really though, you know what I'm saying? But see, I always wanted to do both. And man, niggas, I saw niggas try to hold other niggas when it was, oh man, keep it gangster, man, fuck all that singing. But see, when I came to the, I used to beat niggas up for that shit. But see, my twin brother, he used to rap all the time. So
you got a twin.
Yeah, his name Austin, my name Astin. You feel?
Okay, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, he in jail for bank robbery right now, doing 20 years, free 2 raw, man. I'm 2 raw.
Free 2 raw.
Well, shit, he 2 raw, I'm Kush, and we the product. But yeah, we gonna get into that.
Say, we finna get it now.
Cause that's why I'm out here.
We gotta start off. We gotta start from the top.
But see, I did that song.
Let's talk about. I got you. Let's talk about growing up in Mississippi, because you from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a real nigga, cause I call it Mississippi.
Let's talk about growing up in Mississippi. Though y'all don't know about Mississippi, that's Mississippi, home of the blues, home of B.B. King, Sam Cooke, all that, David Banner. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know. What
super
I'm
villain, long little super villain.
Square business, man. Talk about childhood growing up in Mississippi.
Man, let's talk about my hood, man. Like my hood is the best hood I feel like you could grow up in, because it's like the bottom of the pot. It's the bottom of the gumbo pot. It's the root, you feel me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, growing up in Biloxi, Mississippi, man, shit, I can honestly say I grew up fucked up.
Talk about it, bro.
But shit, now, I appreciate growing up fucked up though, because shit, I see so many people just now getting to the business, and it's like, shit, man, I'm blessed to not be 30, 40 years old, still want to thug it out. And man, because, bro, listen to me, man. Growing up in that Drip City, man, it's like this. You got to take care of yourself, period, your whole life. But it's like, if no one teaches you that until you go through it, shit, it still ain't nobody's fault. But it's like, man, we had to learn everything. Like we get all the clothes, like everything. You see how when Boosie came down there one time, he went through what he went through at Edgewater Mall. Shit, I done had them same charges. Yeah. Except I was really stealing. You feel me? Didn't have shit. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like real, like Black Spring Break, man. Like they put up all them barricades for us, but then 2 weeks later, cruising the coast with all the white people. They don't do none of that. This is what I'm saying. Like they gave my brother 30 years for something that hold 5 years.
Oh, I know Mississippi probably racist.
Man, come on, man. We can talk about it. Yeah. But what I'm saying, for me growing up, that's what it was. Like shit, like they killed my best friend, Lee Demond Smith, in Harrison County, in Gulfport, Mississippi.
On some racist shit, guys?
On some racist shit, man. Bro, Lee Demond Smith, Google his name, man. It's 1 million pages on the court. We still ain't got justice, man. They hauled in 2006. We was kids.
What happened on that? Explain how that happened.
He was supposedly accused for he had shot somebody. They say that's what it said. So all I know, me and my mama was in the FEMA trailer. You know what I'm saying? On the Vision Street.
Oh, this for Rita, the hurricane.
Yeah, man. This was after Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, this Katrina. Okay.
Yeah, Katrina.
Yeah.
In 2006.
Yeah.
In December, I never forget, man, because that was my best friend, bro. Like, I used to go to work with him at Imperial Palace every day. But see, we heard some sirens sitting up in the small little trailers and shit. That shit they gave us. And we came outside, me and mama, she was telling me, take out the trash. I never forget, bro. I look out the door. When you look out the door, it's Division Street. You feel me? It's in the back of my auntie house. And this on both. I see like 6 blessed cars behind my nigga dusting him. Man, shit, man, shot a move. He in that blue bucket that he always was in. He jumped out. He was coming to our house because up in the back it's a church. He jumped out. Put his hands and said, call Mr. LaShawn. Tell her I ain't do it.
So he got his hands up in there.
Man, they got all shotguns at me and my mama. Tell her to go back in the trailer. That's the last time I seen him. 3 days later, his mama called me. Miss LaShawn, tell me he gone, baby. They killed him. But they say he died from a blood clot, but now I know the real. Like, we got over 650 original autopsy pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But guess what? The case got opened up in 2022.
So they
she died in 2022. Miss LaShawn Smith. But this is what it's like growing up there. Like, when I sit down and I think about it, like, man, I'm out here with nobody. But I'm good.
So the hurricane is how you ended up down here in H-Town?
Not really.
What's the connection with Houston?
When they gave my brother that time and my sister, she been out here, she's married to and somebody from out here. And when it happened, she was just like so worried about me. She was like, man, we coming down there and like to visit mommy. Cause like she been they had just gave my brother his time. And I was staying with my mama down bad, fucked off, cause I was staying with bro when he did what he did. Man, I ain't really had nobody, cause all we knew was to shit like depend on each other, me and my twin brother. So shit, when he got sentenced, man, shit was just like unreal, like 20 years. We just trying to eat. And my mama named Robin, and really from the hood. Like, I had to really realize my daddy did 20 years for bank robbery. My brother doing it. I can't be the third one, man. You feel me? So I really came out here, and man, since then, it's been upwards, my nigga. You feel me? Because square business. And that's the realest thing I can say. I ain't gonna feed these young niggas no bullshit. I came out here ready to get married and find a bitch, settle down with, but God has something different. You feel me?
Yeah.
This music, because just to hear you say what you seen and shit, bro, like that shit touch a nigga.
And look, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can sing your motherfucking ass off, but you got a style with it where you don't sound like nobody else when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you hitting it. Like, who was your influences in Mississippi? Because you know you got Sam Cooke, BB King, like you got some
BB King definitely
legends. You know what I'm saying?
BB King definitely, bro.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, from the blues music and shit, like my mom used to come up, man. Like my sisters and them really put me. My sisters, Aaron and Alex, she like these are my mama kids, man. Like they used to play all that music growing up, and shit, man. Like my brother and them. Shit.
Oh, so your mama was singing too?
My mama a singer too, like
blues singer,
basically country singer too.
Come on,
man. She wrote a song. I got a baby and a wife and a 5-year-old. She said, "Oh, running the streets and killing me and my family." Like my mama used to sit in the house and play some of everything. Like she had Snoop Dogg records, she had gospel records, but I really came up. Really just wanted to sing growing up in Tabernacle Church, bro. Like that was right next to the projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I did everything in the church house. Way before I knew it was right, but like just seeing that pastor just man, like just had a church going. Oh, Lord. Everybody just in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I'm finna drink a motherfucking shot on
me too, hey. It brought the whole man, bro. Man, I always understood that man, like you had to invite the Holy Ghost for him to be wanted, for him to come.
You fucking with Don? Who do you fucking Casamigo?
I'm mixing them.
Square business.
Get what I say though, man. I know for a fact that you finna make me start putting that shit out, cause I ain't gonna lie, like that. Better Place song was an opening, cause the shit you said, a lot of people said like Young Star, he one of my big homies now, but it be all cause the music. I tell niggas, don't nobody know me cause of nothing else out here. I made sure I came out here with a new life, bro. Cause I'm a real street nigga from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to bring none of that here, but I attract the type of guys, but on the better life side, like, I'm trying to have a better life now.
That's business, man. How you get the name Astin? Cause I know you say you got your brother Astin. You Astin.
Facts.
How that came?
Man, my old street name used to be Swacko.
Yeah.
Swacko the Wacko. And when I started singing and rapping, I was gonna change my name to something else, like my music name. Man, like my mama was like, you need to keep your government name that I gave you, like your identity, Astin. And at the time, we was watching Pump.
Yeah.
I was like, Astin Kutcher, but no Pump.
Hold on, yeah.
And she was like, that's it right there, baby, Astin Kush.
Yeah.
That shit you be smoking at that, man. I swear to Jesus. I'm God. And I just stuck with it because it was my original name. And when I say it, like so many people be saying it, it's like marketable, but man, it's been like 15 years since it's been with me now. And the whole hood called me Kush now.
And then you selling the shirts with the Kush.
But really, because the Kush Kingdom and shit, man, like over there in Egypt, where they found like the most pyramids. Kush Kingdom. Man, shit, man, like
Kush. That's in the Bible. That name in the Bible, Kush.
The people of the land were called the Kushites, and that's like really where I'm at with it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit was just on National Geographic 2 years ago. Man, they threw a whole special on Kush Kingdoms and the Kush gods. It was 5 of them. You feel me? And that's really where it come from, man. Like that shit saved me from going to prison and everything. When the police had pulled me over one time, but that's another story. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like he asked me what that Kush stood for on my arm right here, and I just started studying into it, and I was just really bullshitting, just playing. But it saved me, like my ancestors, bro. Like man, like we were dipped in gold, like man, like we were our own land, like they were slaves for like what, bro, like 4,000-5,000 years,
400 years,
400 years. Before they took back over, and they was the only group of people that ran the whole Egypt for like 100 years.
The Kush.
Yeah, the Kushites.
Yeah.
And they migrated to the south didn't they?
What the Kushites? They come from
Egypt.
No, I'm saying they
Before
what tribe they in though? I'm saying like the tribe of Jacob, the 12 tribes.
Man, it was just 5 kings. That's all I know.
Oh, that was okay.
And I feel like
they was from Egypt, the Kushites.
Originally, before Christ.
Okay.
This was the first. It's like this is the city with the most pyramids. Kush Kingdom.
I think they was fighting against the Pakistani.
They
had
even
a
changed it.
stronghold on them. No, I think it's either the Egyptians or not the Egyptians, but the Romans or the
Pakistani. You watched the whole special on it.
The other guys.
Man, like
I like that too, though. So that name Kush, that shit connect you.
Yeah, it's like, real. Man. When I put I get
something, you know.
I get a bunch of shows with these Jamaicans and Africans out here, like they love it. So I get more serious within my craft, but my talent, if you hear some of this new music that I got, man, I tapping into that.
I ain't gonna lie, you got your new shit, man. Like that hits on hits. I ain't gonna lie, that mixtape, that look.
Ooh, can we talk about the hits on hits?
Talk about the hits on hits.
And that was just a bunch of songs. I just didn't want to lose, man. I was just trying to.
I ain't gonna lie, that can't stop. You know that what's that bow bow bow? You freestyle. But look, I'm talking about nigga. I'm like, man, that nigga hit that bitch because your voice kind of match with the shit, the song, goddamn way. It's like, man, you should have been.
We right by New Orleans. Facts, man. Like, we right by New Orleans. Like, we 45 minutes from New Orleans. I used to get to New Orleans 45 minutes, man. Like, I'm my cousin from New Orleans, yeah.
So that kind of music is like the culture out there.
Yeah, that's what's gonna pop in the club. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's bro. I'm popping back home.
So y'all turned up.
I had to leave back home, man.
Yeah.
Na.
Yeah.
For real, it was retarded.